Happy Monday, everybody. My name is Floyd Chavez, in case you're new to the channel, and you are back in the FC Sneaker Factory for another comparison video on this very iconic shoe. I got both shoes right here, to the left and to my right, that are absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait because I was actually really looking forward to doing this comparison video. Sorry it's a little late, but hey, I have some time now, so I wanted to go ahead and drop some content for you beautiful people. But before that, let me say this. I hope each and every single one of you had an amazing Valentine's Day. If you celebrated on Valentine's, so if you had a blessed one, to all the beautiful ladies out there, and of course the fellas, hopefully you just enjoyed your weekend, a very nice weekend. Hopefully the weather was nice as well wherever you're residing in. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on to this shoe. Okay, not the biggest Air Jordan 1 fan, I gotta be honest with you, but when it comes to the Bred always kind of had my heart when it came to that colorway, because I just loved how that colorway goes, but also very iconic colorway. And when it came to the Air Jordan 1, in case you don't know, it actually came out back in 1985, but we've seen a lot of different retros, variations of this Air Jordan 1 Bred throughout the years. I'm going to give you a couple that are basically listed here online. So the actual first retro was in 1994. Then we saw a variation of it in 2001. I believe that one had the Jumpman logo on the heel. Then we saw the 2013 High OG version. And then one of the ones that I'm actually going to be comparing together today is the 2016, which it says here online, it says highly sought after band release. And then we saw just recently last year, I believe it was my number 5 in my top 5 list of 2025 sneakers that got released. And that was the Air Jordan 1 High 85, which is supposed to be the most accurate when it comes to when compared to the original. Okay, and we'll talk more about that. Case I already done reviews on these shoes already. This Air Jordan 2016 version right here has made my Christmas list. I absolutely love bringing this out during the December time. And then I also did the review of the 85 one last year as well. When I actually purchased it, I did a review not too long ago after that unboxing of that one. Okay, so let's go and take a look at the Air Jordan 2016 Bred, Air Jordan 1 2016 Bred. Let me say that again. Very nice shoe. When I got it, I didn't get it for retail. I actually picked it up on the resale market, which is eBay at that current time. I picked it up, bought it, and I did wear it. It's a very nice shoe. I really liked it. Never had an Air Jordan 1 previously, a Bred colorway one previously, so never really had anything to compare it to. Never had the 85. It was one of those shoes I just never got my hands on, never really wanted it. My dad actually had it. He purchased that when he was in his younger years. He actually picked it up in 85, and mom got mad at him because that was just a whole different story. It was a little bit too expensive for what they could afford at that time, but he picked it up anyways. But anyways, to get off that subject, to bring it back, I just was never a big fan of the Air Jordan 1, but when I actually started really looking into the history and I realized how big of a shoe, a very iconic shoe that was, it made me want to pick it up in 2016. And like I said before, I never had anything to compare it to, so I didn't really know how close it was to the original. But in my eyes, hey, it looked red and black and red. Hey, it's pretty damn close to me. Never knew the leather of it or anything like that, but when I actually got it in hand, I was very happy. So let's take a look at this one. The Air Jordan 1 2016 version, I should say, of the Bred colorway. Beautiful shoe. I love the leather. You do got different types of leather going on right here. So on the toe box, you have that nice tumble leather on the toe box in that beautiful red leather color. But on the mudguard, as well as throughout this entire side panel, it's not really a tumble leather. It's more kind of, there is some kind of texture to it, but it is actually kind of more of a smoother leather when it comes to that side panel. That goes throughout the shoelaces in that beautiful black. You can see the red tumble leather when it comes to the swoosh though, that red swoosh. And of course right here up top, you do see that nice tumble leather as well right there on top of where the ankle collar is. The Air Jordan 1, the Wings logo, that very iconic, is all embossed into leather. And of course you got a nice tumble leather going towards the rear part. Up top on the high, you have a texture going on when it comes to that black leather, but just like on the side panel, it's more of a smooth leather when compared to the tumble leather. White midsole, white stitching, red outsole. Same thing in the back. Just pretty much the same thing. Even on the Mio side, you don't really got anything different. Still got the same cuts of leather, the tumbled leather, and then also that more a little bit of a texture black, but you know, overall smooth leather. And then the white midsole, white stitching, and red outsole. Really nothing's changed when it comes to the Mio side. The only Mio side difference is you don't have that Wings logo. In the front though, beautiful front. Like I mentioned before, I have wore this shoe. This is probably like my go-to red and black shoe in my collection. Red outsole. Let's take a look at the aero view. I love how the aero view looks of this shoe. Very nice. I love that nylon tongue, but you could see the red tumble leather with the perforations when it comes to the toe box. Black shoelaces, black nylon tongue, that OG tongue I should say. Nike swoosh Air is in red, but you also have that black tag. Inside, black ankle collar, white insole, red Nike swoosh and Air, and then also you got the serial number and then your size 10.5 in white. So that's basically what's going on when it comes to the 2016. My eyes, I mean, like I mentioned, I never had anything to compare it to, but to me it looks like an Air Jordan 1 based on the 85. Looks the same to me. I never really paid attention to the cuts on leather or anything like that. I was just like, hey, close enough. Doesn't have the Jumpman in the back. Doesn't have the Jumpman on the tongue. Hey, beautiful to me, right? That's what the Air Jordan 1's supposed to look like. So love the shoe, beautiful shoe. Okay, now this year in 2020, or last year in 2025 I should say, I got my hands on the beautiful Air Jordan 1 OG Bred. This one released February 14th. So actually a little bit over a year now since I'm doing this video when this shoe was released. February 14, 2025 during the NBA All-Star Weekend. Supposedly only 10,000 of these pairs were worldwide released. So very limited release in comparison to the Air Jordan 16 that was released in September 3rd of 2016. So wasn't a February, wasn't a Valentine's release. This one was geared more towards February All-Star Weekend. So little bit of differences in this one, but this one, like I mentioned, is supposed to be literally an exact replica of the Air Jordan 85, the original. Same cuts of leather, same color, all that great stuff. I don't have anything to compare it to, so I'm taking their word for it. Supposedly they did like some kind of modeling kit on the Air Jordan, the original Air Jordan 85, and they just literally just replicated that when it came to the exact cuts of leather, the exact materials used, and all that stuff. So I'm seeing a little bit of a different shoe right here compared to the 2016. I'm seeing different leather overall. I'm seeing your reds are completely different. I'm even seeing the Air Jordan Wings logo is a little bit smaller in comparison to the 2016. But let's take a closer look at this one. I love this tag though, beautiful tag. When I do decide to wear this shoe, I'm gonna hate cutting that, but you could see the leather right off. I mean, this is all this literally the same leather going on, that smooth leather. It kind of looks like it's fake in a way, when it comes to this shoe, because of just how like clean, how plasticky this leather looks. It's not plastic by no means. Very hard, very tough. Just nice thick cut of leather. Still got that white midsole with the white stitching. But look at even the swoosh. I mean, there's really no type of texture going into this shoe. I'm sorry about that. Tag keeps falling. The swoosh has a little bit, but not really. There's really nothing. It's really all the same leather if you look at it. Very smooth. Even the black, you could see the black. Very smooth leather as well. Pretty crazy. See the night, even the Air Jordan Wings logo it looks a lot different compared to the 2016. Look at that. Same thing. I'm not even gonna go through all the whole, you know, verbiage of it. You could see it for yourself. It's just a totally different leather being used on this. I love it though. White midsole, white stitching, red out. So look at that. Even this one came with, I believe too, the 2016 came with the white and black and red laces. So it looks like this one has a red already in there with the black. Look at that, beautiful. The nylon tongue, just like the 2016 red outsole. Nothing's really changed. Pull some of this stuff out so you can see the aerial view. But look at the leather on the toe box, right? You still got your perforations, but it's just a lot smoother leather. Same nylon tongue, a little bit more puffier compared to the 2016. Obviously the Nike, the swoosh and the Air is in red, but that's even different type of font going on. Black tag. Inside you got a nice white inside of your tongue compared to the 2016. It is white as well, so it matches well with that. You see the white insole, the Nike, the swoosh and the Air is actually a little bit bigger font in red. Black ankle collar, but you also have the right here, the serial number, your size 10.5, or I should say my size, and that's in white, but that's a lot smaller font as well. So picked this one up on StockX, did not purchase this for retail at all. Had to pay a little bit of a high on this one. So beautiful shoe though. I mean, if I didn't really like the version of this shoe, I would not have bought it. But I'm just so happy that Air Jordan, the JB Jordan brand, decided to release something like this, like literally an exact replica of the 85. Okay, I love it. It looks beautiful on camera as well. I just love it. So I don't want to go too far into it or too long into this video. I really want to cut it short. But see how that one looks compared to that one. A little bit of a darker red, right? That Wings logo is a little bit more deeper embossed into the leather. You see the different materials compared to this one. The swoosh, a little bit, I would say maybe a little bit bigger on the 85 version compared to this one. But yeah, it is a different shoe when you put them side by side together, right? It's a little bit of brighter red compared to this one. A little bit of deeper red. Rears, you can really see how different the materials are when it comes to the rear parts. Front parts, right? Same thing, right? 85, 2016. A little bit of a, trying to get them to go. There you go. So just a little bit of a different shoe, right? 85 right here, or 2017, 85. You could just really see how different those leathers are when it compares to both of them. But I mean, very iconic shoes. I love them regardless. I will continue to wear the 2016 until probably it like falls apart. I'm not sure when I'm gonna bust out the 2025 version, the 85. The original 85 colorway, the Bred high. Beautiful shoe though. Very happy that I got both of them in my possession. When I got the 85, the 2025 version of the 85, sorry about that, it didn't make me want to go sell this one. It didn't make me want to do anything with it. It just made me want to keep it and wear it, continue to wear it. And it's not a shoe that I always wear very often, but it's a shoe that I really like to bust out from time to time. I feel like people really cherish it a lot when they see it on foot, when it looks nice, especially. We'll see what happens with this original 85 when I decide to wear it. I'm gonna keep it for sure because it's just one of those iconic classic shoes. But drop a comment down below. Let me know which one is your favorite. Do you like the 2016 version compared to the 85? Does the 85, if you ever seen it in hand, does it look a little bit too fake to wear? I like to know all these things. That's why I ask you questions. So I really would appreciate that if you drop a comment down below. Also, please, the algorithm, myself, would really appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up. If you're not a friend of the program, right? If you're not following me or you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that, most importantly. And also too, if you're not following me on Instagram, you can catch me on my Instagram at Floyd Chavez Jr. I would love to see you there. So hopefully you enjoy the rest of your week. I will be back on Friday for another video. I believe another video. Not an unboxing, just a regular review. And we'll be getting into some different stuff pretty soon. Let me put it that way. So, hey, anyways, thank you so much for always tuning in. I really appreciate all your support. And like I mentioned before, please do me the favors here on YouTube as well as on my Instagram. I really need those numbers to go up. And I really love to see you more throughout my channel. So, there you go. Just like how the beautiful ladies say, Floyd, you are too damn sweet.